Buddy Christian James here. Today's video, crossing guard gives drugs to kids. Let's go.
The arrest of that crossing guard in Darby, Delaware County.
Authorities say along with giving kids marijuana, she was also contacting at least one student via text messages.
Action News reporter John Paul live in media tonight with the full story. John.
Yeah, Rick, Sarah, we talked to the Delaware District Attorney today, the Delaware County District Attorney here today, and he outlined all of those charges. We also know that crossing guard worked at a rec center with kids near the police department, and tonight police say that she gave drugs to a 14-year-old girl.
Is this an actual she, or is it a really tiny he? Because from the opening photo, that she has a lot of facial hair. Regardless, though, how does this slip through the cracks? How does a person who worked at a rec center and then do this, and there's no correlation between the two, like the rec center didn't give stuff to kids, but for some reason they left the rec center and became a crossing guard, and as they're walking the kid across the road, it's like, hey, take this nickel bag, call me later. I'm sorry, the funniest part about this, though, is that the little person or a midget. That just makes it hilarious, because it's like a little kid walking bigger kids across the street. This story's just fucked.
Police led 26-year-old Kiara Lee to a waiting van, her feet shackled. She faces a list of charges, including possession of drugs and corruption of minors. Investigators say she used her position as a crossing guard at an intersection near Penwoods Middle School to get close to kids and gave at least one child edible marijuana.
She's supposed to be, as you said, a crossing guard protecting children. Instead, she's using that position to get to know children and then sharing harmful products.
The Delaware County District Attorney says they are looking to see if more kids got drugs from Lee. In the affidavit obtained by Action News, at least 4 kids were interviewed by police.
You can imagine a child who's taken edible marijuana and is sitting in a classroom is not exactly paying attention, becoming an A student.
The least of the dangers to the student is that they're not paying attention in grade 6 or 7 when they're high on fucking edible marijuana. Edible marijuana is not the same as smoke-delivered marijuana. It's completely different when it's consumed. Has a completely different effect on the body. Last time I did edibles, strong edibles, 6-7 years ago, whenever the hell the Batman Lego movie came out, I went to go see the movie, took my daughter, she was like 12 at the time, so she's 18 now, so that probably makes sense, about 6 years ago. And I did a little edible as we left. Now, I didn't think it was that strong. We're sitting in the movies, right? I know it's just weed. I know I'm okay. I'm just falling back through space, right? I'm staring at the movie the whole time, just watching the movie. Falling back through space, falling back through space, falling back through space. For 90 minutes, and all of a sudden the movie was just over. I, at that point, had consumed recreational cannabis. Oh, okay, 6 years ago, 36. No, even before that, say 8 years ago. Okay, so I still had the condo, so 8 years ago. So 30, like 15, 16, 17 years. And it still had that impact on me. It was still that strong. So to a child, that could be detrimental to their heartbeat, to their blood pressure. Like, you can't overdose on smoking cannabis, but I don't know if a child can overdose on edible cannabis. It's not the same thing. That's fucking dangerous.
Lee gave a vape to the child as well, and even texted with her about her experience after taking marijuana. We know that Lee also worked at a rec center nearby and was known in the community.
I do know exactly who you're talking about, and I always see her on that side of McDade and Summit.
We talked to one mom picking her son up from Penwood Middle School today. She was surprised by what the crossing guard was accused of doing.
My reaction to it is another reason why I'm scared for my son to go here, and I'm glad that he graduated.
Police are looking into this, especially since that she had so much access to children, having worked at that nearby rec center. So, Sarah, tonight they're asking parents to call them if they might have any information about other victims who may be out there.
Is this a case of little people privilege because she or he with all the facial hair? It's hard to get confirm. But being short, being child-sized, childlike, they're like, she's harmless. She's not going to do anything to the kids. Meanwhile, she back there like the fucking Penguin and Batman, just running shit behind the scenes like a little itty-bitty devil. Well, I'm glad she got caught. Hopefully not having any of the kids. Hopefully there was nothing further than giving out a fucking vape pen to a 14-year-old. That's not for children. You got to be 19 to get this shit. Otherwise, you can't have it. If you get to a kid, you go in goddamn jail. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm right. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me what you think about the story. Tell me if you have ever had this in your life where somebody gave drugs to you or somebody you knew when they were way, way, way underage. And if not, lie anyways. Makes a good story in the comment section. I'm out.